My parents have been missionaries for 35 years, and they were in ministry for 15 years before that in the local church in Michigan. And so as far as preparation for me and what I do now, one, I've gotten to see my whole life firsthand how they've lived their lives, how they have reached out to other people, and how they have served other people. Two, we used to go, and my parents are supported, self-supported, and so they would go to all of these different churches and raise support and share about the ministry, and all of us kids would sing. And a lot of the time I hated it. I couldn't stand it, because you have to drive for several hours and you'd all be together, and then you'd get in the church and have to put on the whole thing, and we'd beg my dad, we don't want to sing, we don't want to sing, and he'd get up there as the service was going and say, would you like to hear my kids? So of course there's nothing you can do. So we'd get up there, and we did love singing, but it really prepared me to be in front of people, to know how to gauge an audience, to know how to connect with them, to not be afraid, and to overcome fear. And two, I think being in that kind of a mindset, you're so reliant on the Lord. When we grew up in Africa, there were so many times where we had to depend on Him, where there was no other option. And so in ministry, there are many times where you feel inadequate and you don't feel prepared and you don't feel like you have anything to give, or what do I have to offer? And that is, once again, something where you go back to Jesus and you ask Him for power. And you're reminded that He uses broken people. He uses us to share the gospel and to minister to other people.